good evening.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Us, even.
Bye.
We'll see you later. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we have Mitosu Crafts.
Welcome to our channel. So this evening, I'll be losing my dice and creating 2 cards featuring the Enduring Beauty stamp set and dies. So yes, if you are watching the replay, do fast forward to the demonstration if you prefer, as we'll say hello to those of you who joined us live. Thank you so much. So we have, do you know who's the first one?
Let's go with the list.
Ooh, wow.
Oh no, it is Heather is the first one in there.
Hi Heather. We also have Connie, Charlotte, hello, Caroline, Lisa Sloft, Linda, Lolly and Sandy McCullough, hello to you, Amanda, Mary Lou, Tanya, Pauline, and I believe that is everyone. Thank you so much.
Man, there's loads.
Where? That's it.
It hasn't. Something's
Because
gone wrong because we've had the internet going funny.
You took off the internet.
So, we've got Heather, Connie, Charlotte, Carol, Lisa, Linda, Sandy, Amanda, Pauline, Mary, Tanya, Deborah, Cheryl, Vic, John, Cheryl, Nanny Shasha, Hazel, and Margaret. And that's as far as I got with...
So if Barry didn't mention your name, please add another comment.
Yeah, it's on the laptop. I can get all your names from that, but because I had to reboot the internet, everything kind of just didn't update itself. So, yes, so we are. But don't worry, your names will go in a drawer because the laptop wasn't affected by the internet outage.
Oh, I see.
So welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be giving away this card here right now. So the link for this is in the top of the live chat. So if you want to go back and see how that card was made, then you can quite easily go and click the first comment on the live chat. But we'll do that one right now, and Jay is going to craft with, what are you crafting with?
Enduring Beauty.
Enduring Beauty. We've had a very busy day with Enduring Beauty today. So
we'll share you some projects later on.
Yes, later on.
Later on.
So let's go.
Give me 2 hours.
Oh, I haven't even got it ready. Just talk for a moment, Jay.
So yes, we had our Enduring Beauty online craft retreat with 3 classes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 projects, or maybe more. So yes, the replay is available on the website, and it is via Facebook group. So the Zoom session is streamed into the Facebook group. If you are interested in creating lovely projects featuring the Enduring Beauty bundle with the stamp set, dies, and the stencils, or decorative masks, check out our website mitosocrafts.com, and you'll find the classes and events in the tab up there, and you'll find the Enduring Beauty booking page.
Lovely. Excellent. Right, we're all ready now, so we will go over to this one right here, and let's pick a winner. So the winner is going to be, good luck everyone.
Good luck everyone.
Hey, John. Congratulations,
Hey.
John. The card is yours. Do please, what one is it? That one there, I think. Do please email us, Barry and Jay at mitosucrafts.com. Please pop today's date, the 24th of March 2024, in the subject line, and your full mailing address just to confirm, John, and we will send that card over to you. And even that camera's not working now.
Great.
So lovely. Just bear with me one moment. Technical issues.
Oh, Tommy, come on.
Don't know whether or not that's linked up. Just need to reconnect our camera again.
There we
go. Bear with for a moment. You can just see us for a moment. Jay's just crafting away there.
I'm just cutting.
And I just need to do that and do that. He says...
Is it connecting?
No.
Yeah, I had a I was recording a video the other day, and it was during the day, and the internet was still, it wouldn't connect to the camera, so I was there for a while, and then the video even kept cutting out. So if you haven't seen that, it's a great video. Check it out. I tried to edit it as much, so it didn't look out of sync, but it is what you call it. It's understandable, the process of the video, and if I can find the card, I will share it to you. But I'll probably share it with you. So it was for the Global Stampin' Video Hop with the theme of seasons, and I created a card featuring the Enduring Beauty. So more inspiration using the bundle.
There we go. I think we are now set.
Okay.
So there we go. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether or not. Yeah. Okay, John, you saw the card, but you didn't actually see the thing. So let's go over to that one there. So, John, that card is yours. So, congratulations. Do please email us. Let's just have a quick look at it again. Details are on the screen right now. But we will go straight over to the demonstration now that we're all working.
Yeah.
So,
I'll share the card later.
enjoy.
Amazing. So, Enduring Beauty. I won't actually be using the stencil this evening. We've used the stencils on pretty much all of our projects for the retreat. So I'll be using mainly the sentiment and the leafings from the die and the label die, which is somewhere. Oh, that's the one that fell on the floor. This one, which is lovely. It's got dottings around the labels. I have pre-cut them. So, and the idea for this 2 cards is adding gold elements in your card making, and we paired up our retreat or Enduring Beauty with the Nature Sweetness DSP. So I didn't actually use any of the gold. This is lovely. It's specialty because it's got gold foiling on there, and I'll just double check my measurements. So card base, basic quite thick, 14 by 21, or 5.5 by 8.25, scored in half. I have, is this the correct one? A smoky slate, that is the correct one, layer. Too many cards. Did I just cut that down again? Wrong. See, I knew I had to double check it. So this one is 9. Yeah, that is now correct. Yay. So Smoky Slate is 9.3 by 12.8. And the DSP is 9 centimeters, which is 1.5 centimeters smaller than the card front, by 12.5. So it's just a 3 mil or an 1/8 of an inch bigger. So that's my gold foil already. Use DSP. So to step it up slightly, I'm gonna do some ink blending. And I will just get my inks. Which is going to be Starry Sky and Tahitian Tide. So these 2 will be retiring in April, but if you're watching the replay in the future, you can change it up to Blueberry Bushel and Azure Afternoon, or even Night of Navy, so it'll be a lot darker. Alright, I'll just get a blending brush. And we're just gonna do a gradient. So I've got a piece of scrap paper, ink blend Tahitian tide. I'm gonna do that on the top. And because of the gold foiling in the specialty DSP, it's shiny and non-porous. It just colors the white center or underneath color. If you want, you can add a third color in between, but I think 2 is fine. It does tint the gold slightly, but it's all good. You can still see gold, right? And we can wipe that off later on. So next we have Starry Sky, a lot darker. So who's sad that these 2 colors are going, or any of the colors? You have Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, and Orchid Oasis that are going. From the in color, which one are you most sad about, I guess? So blending. I do like the white on it, but again, sometimes if you want to change a look of a DSP, it's good to remember these techniques. I won't add any more ink, but just try and blend the Starry Sky with the Tahitian tide. Cool. Right. Get a bit of tissue. Sometimes I huff on it because I'm thinking it'll be the same as when you're doing the marker to stamp technique, that it just make it a little bit adds a bit of moisture, so then it lifts it off the gold foil. There we go. So that is now done. I'm just gonna I'm sure it didn't need it, but there we go. So most of the color combination that we did this for the retreat was quite pinky and purpley. Oh no, you did a yellow one, didn't you? So pinky and purpley.
Sounds like an old cartoon program. Pinky and purpley.
Right, I'm just gonna add that on flat. So this one is quite simple, he says. And that on the front. Stay. Right. So let's have a look at the sentiment. I really like the embrace the beauty of you. Might have to do that. Love endures all things, or you mean so much. I'll do you mean so much because these are going to one of you guys, or where are we? I'm trying to read back to front. You mean so much to so many, and embrace the beauty of you. So now that we have our layer, we're just gonna add a simple sentiment from the die cut. So I pre-die cut myself this, and I'm just gonna add that on the right hand side. So you can do black or add a bit more blue. I do like the blue, so Night of Navy is near enough black. And just stick that down, or stamp it even. So on the left, it is a bit of, there's a bit of space there. What you could do is you can shorten the die cut by realigning it in place, or just fill it up with something else. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more. I can see my markers. There you go. It was annoying me. So you can add something else on there. You can add ribbon, things like that, or another DSP. So from the set, you have loads of different types. What else have we got? What's on the back of that? Not that great. I do have a pebbled path one. So stick that down, and then we can die cut again. So this one, I do, it's a bit mishmash of design. I just like that DSP onto there. So I'm just gonna stick that down. Where am I? You could also stick a strip down before die cutting it, but I just find that you don't know how much you need. With this way, you can stick it down. Where else? Oh, I can stick it down there, so it's kind of like leafy. Or how far you're gonna go in, you don't know if you, before you die cut it, so you might as well do it afterwards. So I'm just gonna cut that and trim it, and then die cut it again. So at least you're not wasting too much, and you're using spare bits of DSP. Right, let's just put that through again. Realign your die. Where am I? Can I feel you? Can you feel it? I think I stuck it slightly wonky, but embrace the wonk. So it's just a good way of filling in a label as well. Another way of filling in a label that you don't have to die cut again. Well, no, that you have to die cut again, but you don't have to kind of like change up the length. So now we have that. I'm just gonna use a couple of these pre-die cut leafings. So I have 3. I should have another one. It's fallen. Before I do that, I'm just gonna ink blend. This time, Parakeet Party. Where's Parakeet? Or Peruche de Parade. Do you like that? I hope that made sense. I've got two greens, so I'm just checking which one's lighter. Alright. So this one is quite bright, but I'm just going to ink blend for quick coloring. If again, I did a different technique in the retreat, and doing this, it just gives you a variation of green instead of die cutting it in a plain cardstock. And final one. Tommy, what are you doing? Alright. Just offset that and then we can add that one. Yeah. And a ribbon. Who are you? Is this staying on? This is the, again, some flecks of gold and Night of Navy. It is quite thick, but I'll go with it. That is the Night of Navy and Gold glittered ribbon. And I just like sometimes folding it, but this is quite thick, so I'm just gonna do one. And I'm just gonna cut it in half. That's my ribbon scissor. So we'll add that on, tear and tape or mini glue dot. You can fray it if you want to. I'm just gonna crisscross it. Like that in the middle. Is that too thick? Just double check that it's not too long. But because of the gold foiling, you can easily, and the ink blend, then you can easily take it off and cut it up if it's too long. Right, I'm just gonna finish up. Add these in dimensionals. Just to stick it down, trim off the end. Ooh. That away. And then insert our ink blended ribbon, die cuts. Thank you, Heather. Ooh. And just add some layers of die cuts. Are you actually sticking? Last one. add some embellishments. Now this basic rhinestone, iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, shall I say, is retiring. So I just bought some. So I want to use it. It is really nice because it takes on the colors of the things around it. So again, my triple, and it's 3 different sizes. I'll just do my triple thread of rhinestone. Where can I hide one? I'll hide. Or not hide, but Peking. It's not a Peking duck, it's a Peking gem. There you go, that's my first one. So it's quite simple. You can decorate it as much as you want, and just making the DSP kind of like work for the card. Hopefully you like that. And the second one is actually going to be a case of one of our swaps from on stage. There wasn't any names on it, so if you are watching, do let us know if it's yours. And it's using the Starry Sky card base as well, and layered florals 3D embossing folder. So we're gonna emboss that and add gold elements via gilded leafing. You can use Tombow or heat and stick as well. Ooh, that might be, I was gonna do it with Tombow, but I'll see. Anyway, I have basic white card base. This Starry Sky card is the same size, but I will trim that later on. I've still got myself some die cut labels and leafings for decoration if I need to. So embossing folder is the layered floral is amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, the design is kind of like random flowers, so you don't have to make sure that it's straight in there. If you are new to embossing, just make sure that your plate is correct, 1 and a 4, and the spine goes in first, just to stop it from breaking. Right. Ta-da! I used that in my Global Stampin' Video Hub card as well, but I flattened it. So if you can cut it so you can make the most of it and make 2 cards from 1 layer. So first thing, I'm just gonna cut it the sides. So I'm gonna cut it at 10, should be enough. It's just so it's got a nice white border around, or if you want thicker border, go for like a 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch. I'll go 5 mil. If it doesn't go through once, just realign it and press harder. And then align one corner at 2 inches. You can see that the line goes all the way across your paper trimmer, and the other at 3, and then that will give you 2 halves. But if you're only gonna make one, you can make it longer and align at 3 and 4. I'll bring it up so you can see what I mean. So corner on the 3 inches line, and then the other corner on the 4 inches line. So depending on where you cut it, the more cards that you can make. But I just want to make one. You could always use that for the inside. Flatten it so then it's not too deep, and then add a pocket inside, maybe for a gift card. Maybe I'll do that. We won't be giving you a gift card though. Right, we're gonna add some stickiness on here. So if you are using the heat and stick, you need Versamark, but if you don't have heat and stick, you can use Tombow. Tombow is a multi-purpose liquid glue. When it dries tacky. You can save a sponge dauber just for your, that is my glue, just for glue, and don't use it for any ink. So just ink that up, or in Versamark, or add glue to it, and just lightly tap it on the raised area. You can swipe it on it as well. Just add more glue if you need to. Actually, I'll use our old glue that we have like 5 on the go. There we go. So just slightly tap it. Don't press on it because you don't want to add glue in everywhere. Has anyone done this before? Let us know. Need more. Hi, Dana. Right. The only thing about this is you can't really tell where you've already gone. So you can just go around in circle. But if you do it systematically, like I'm not doing, hopefully it's a lot faster. I just want to make sure that most of it is covered. I think that is done. Wait for that to dry. Right. Ooh, I just pressed that. Right, I'll put it aside. Wait for it to dry. It should dry quite quick. And whilst that's doing, I'll just add another layer. So I did 10, didn't I? So you can just stamp on your card base. I do want another layer of white underneath. And I'll just cut that up now. I knew I had one saved somewhere. So that was 10. And 13.5. So again, this one, it just gives it a second layer and have a border on the base, and you can stick that down later on. So that's gonna go on there. We can do some simple stamping on there, and the sentiment as well, which is, I don't want that one. Embrace the beauty of you. Right. So to add just hints of design underneath, you can leave it blank. The swap was blank underneath. I just want to incorporate the enduring beauty on it, because why not? And a tip that I shared in the retreat is, if you are using the stencil and you want to keep it upright or the correct way up, the stencils have numbers and the notches should be on the left hand side. If you place your stamp on top, and place your block like so, keeping that straight against the edge of the stencil, so you know when you stamp, and lining up the edge of your block to your paper, then, or your scrap paper, then most of your stencils will be the correct way up. But just a quick thing for you. So that's still drying. I'm just gonna check how far down it's gonna go, and this time I'm gonna ink that up with smoky slate. Ooh. Why did I say ooh? Because I thought of basic beige, which is a new basic color coming out. I don't know if I was allowed to say, but oh well. I have now. Oopsie.
No, you can say what's in.
Yeah.
You just can't show a picture of it.
So smoky slate, and again, because I just want a hint of it, I'm just gonna stamp off. I'm just gonna stamp off on a pierce mat. And then check how far I want it. Do I want it going like that? Okay. There we go. So when we add it, you still see a hint underneath on there. Right, so that should be tacky right now. Make sure that your work surface is nice and clean. If you have a cold like me, or if you're a bit sneezy, maybe hold this off, but the gilded leafing is going as well. We still have loads. So these ones, if you haven't used it before, it's just gold flakes, and you don't have to be too gentle with it. You can put as much. It would have been better if you have a scrap piece of paper underneath, which I just thought of now. And it is quite, I was gonna say it's quite messy, but sometimes when you're crafting, you just gotta embrace the mess. Like embrace the wonk. So lay it down. So wherever there's dried what's tombow, it will pick it up, or tacky areas, or if you use heat and stick, it should pick it up. And it looks like a mess. Yep, I should have used a scrap piece of paper, but that's fine. I can scoop up, and they're really light, so wear a mask maybe. And we've used this in a class before, and we didn't we?
We have.
And we gave everyone a packet, a small packet, just so they can see how lovely and shiny these are, because it's not the same as gold embossing powder. This is a lot shinier. I'll just have gold flakes everywhere. Right, that's done. I'll bring in. So you can use a clean brush, or if you have a sponge, do that as well. Do we have the scrubber?
Oh, what the this should be. It's going to be anywhere. It might be in that clear cupboard. Just looking for something.
I was gonna use a sponge, in a blending brush, but if you have like I guess a scourer.
I think it's not as abrasive as
It's quite soft.
Scourer, but...
Or if you have the old stamping sponges, you can use that as well. So I'm just brushing on top of the design, and lightly, just lightly going over it. The thing with tombow though is sometimes if you add too much glue, you can sometimes feel it on top of the gilded leafing. So just be aware of that. But I think that is fine. So I've missed a bit, but I think there's enough gold there so that it looks okay. You can bin this, but why bin it when you can save it? Because they're still gold and you can still add them. I've wasted enough on my table, so I'll be saving those. Thank you very much. Who would just bin those? Let me know. They're like sand. Sand. Right. I'm just gonna clear. Oh look, there was a sticky mark there. How do I know? Because there's gold there now. Right. We're just gonna finish up. Where's my bone folder? And I said about the, so that's gonna get added on. If you want to add more gold, you can add a strip of gold foil underneath. Now you can just add it like that and then cut the excess. So this is about ½ inch, so it gives you a bit more space to play with, so you can just have a really thin strip or a bigger one depending on how much you want to add, so I will just add that on. Add glue. And because that's gonna be cut at an angle, so just be careful that you don't put it all the way in, and you'll have a funky edge. So I just want a thin sliver, but I decided with 1/2 inch, so you have space to actually stick it down. Once that's done, just trim off the edge. Use the Starry Sky layer as a guide, and then you have that. Before I stick that down, I'm just gonna add my sentiment on here. Do I want it on a... No, I think I'll just keep it like that. It looks quite nice, actually. Yeah. So again, Night of Navy. Okay. Or Starry Sky. I'm gonna prop it up in dimensional, so that's why I haven't stuck it down yet. There we go. You could also, if you want a more ombre or effect on the edges, you can ink blend some Starry Sky or Night of Navy on the edges, which I believe the swap had, but I forgot that bit, so until now. So I'm just gonna stick this down. It's a really lovely effect, don't you agree? The gilded leafing. Again, you only need 1 tub. It'll last you years. Well, depending on how much you use it. Even that is a lovely simple stamping. Nice. Right, dimensionals. How many dimensionals can I not use? Scissors in front of me. Ooh.
Marty's gone years, question mark, try decades.
Ah! I take it you have some. Marty. Right. I'll be like Barry. There we go. If he can do it, I can do it too. Is that 8? But these are small strips, so it's like half, really. So that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Ooh, 1 less than I thought it was. Ooh. So that's just gonna get added on. That's really pretty. I love that. And if you want to add more texture, you can just reinsert these underneath, but I don't think it needs it. I'm gonna insert it in between. You know, I like to add more stuff, so I will. Like that. That's pretty. I'm gonna do it. I just want some more die cuts in there. There we go. Just a hint, and you can. Ooh, too much. Lift that up and then finish up again. This time I'm just gonna use the same small iridescent rhinestone. I'm not gonna put it on top, just because, again, for postage purpose. One, I'll do two. Small one. And one there. No twine, no linen thread, but how lovely is that? So I hope you enjoyed these two cards. Simple looking, but there's loads of different technique: ink blending, die cutting, gilded leafing. So yes, so Barry is gonna come over.
Yeah, just taking the last names.
If you haven't added a comment yet, please do so quickly before Barry comes over, because we will do the random draw for this card. Whilst Barry is finishing up, I'll share what we created for our retreat. A box full of cards. So simple stamping. Ooh. Quick coloring cards. An album with a photo with pockets. So these ones, if I can get it open. I always tie a knot really tight. So I'll just go through. So that one's got that. Then fold, inserts. You can add things in the pockets, like so, and then some more pockets in the back and on the side. And Barry created another box. And that's Tommy. We didn't create Tommy. Tommy. That one. So we kind of like kept it, or the decoration at the front, really simple, because inside you have a really lovely watercolor shadow box. But yes, so replay is available on our website if you'd love to know how those were done. I think Tommy would like to join you as well, perhaps. Yeah. Come on, Tommy. We know you love it. And the other card that I created for the Global Stampin' Video Hub is this card. So for the seasons theme, and again, just using cardstock and white embossing, just to have that feel of spring with the subtle colors. And then you can change the colors for different seasons. And vellum, I love vellum because it just gives you a soft texture. And vellum is going as well.
It is.
Oh, I do like that. Oh, look at my
I reckon
photo.
we would still use vellum even though it's going to be retired. So, because I think it's a staple. I think it's something which doesn't get used that often, which is probably why they're retiring it, and they know everyone's got loads of it in their stash. But yes.
Yes.
So. Right. So Mandy's just got an unboxing of new products and a walk through retiring products. Yes, well, we haven't got any new products. We're not ordering new products until...
We saved ourselves.
Yeah, we saved ourselves because we don't need them yet. So we saved ourselves, but we will be ordering on come April, beginning of April. But I think a walkthrough of retiring products would be good as well. So maybe we'll do that as an extra video, maybe one evening next week or something. We'll sort something out and get that out there as well. But let's have a little look at the winners. So I have got the wheel of names in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yay.
And the winner is going to be...
Good luck, everyone. Sorry. And the winner is... Bump, bump, bump.
We have Monique.
Monique, congratulations.
I don't know how to say your surname, but Monique, congratulations. All you need to do is just email us, Barry and Jay at MitosuCrafts.com. Details are on the screen right now. Please email us with today's date in the subject line and winner for YouTube and your full mailing address in the body of the email, and we will send Jay's first card to you. So congratulations there, Monique. That card is coming to you. Well done. Lovely, and that blue inking it's really stunning on that. Really, really nice.
I love blue.
You do love blue, don't you?
Oh, I forgot to share to you. Last live, I did the crumb cake, and remember the blue one. I actually finished it off with the blue, and that's the blue. Sorry, I'm covering your face.
That's right.
That's the blue version of it with ink blending and white chalk marker or pigment marker. But yes, I'll make a card with that and share that on our
good
somewhere.
So if you would like to win Jay's second card with all of the gilded leafings going on, then you just need to leave us another comment after this live has ended, and we'll pick a winner for that one next Sunday at the beginning. But yes, I think that's it, isn't it? Do remember you can purchase your Stampin' Up products from us via our website, so just head over to MitosuCrafts.com/shop, and you can order your Stampin' Up craft supplies from us via that link over there. So if you've got any questions in the meantime, do please reach out to us, ask away, and we will do our best to help you out. But we're going to go over to Zoom right now, so if you'd like to come and join us on Zoom, just for a little chat whilst Jay tidies up, and so we potter around just for a little bit, just for half an hour or so, then please pop on. The link is pinned in the live chat at the top, so I would say copy that now, because it will disappear as soon as the live has ended.
Like magic. It's like it's never there.
Exactly. So we will see some of you again very soon. If not, we will see you again on Wednesday, same time, same place.
Take care, everyone.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
You.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.